Today's journey started long before sunrise. At around 3 a.m., we left the city of Cusco and began driving deep into the Peruvian Andes toward one of the most breathtaking places in the world, Vinicunca, also known as Rainbow Mountain. The straits were still dark and quiet as we made our way through the mountains. The cold Andean air, the winding roads, and the stars above made the journey feel unreal. After several hours of driving, we finally reached the starting point of the hike. At over 5,000 meters above sea level, this adventure is not just about beautiful scenery, it's also a challenge against altitude and exhaustion. But what waited ahead was something truly unforgettable. When we finally arrived at Vinicunca, the colorful mountain peaks slowly started appearing in the distance. From here, you have two options to reach the top. You can either hike all the way up or take a mountain bike ride, which costs around $20. We decided to take the bike, and honestly, it was a pretty fun experience. It only took us about 15 minutes to reach near the summit. But if you enjoy trekking and want the full adventure, hiking is definitely the better option. The hike usually takes around 1 hour depending on your pace and the altitude. And trust me, at this elevation, even a short walk can feel challenging because the air gets much thinner. But with every step, the views become more and more incredible. Vinicunca, also known as Rainbow Mountain or Montaña de Siete Colores, is one of Peru's most unique natural wonders. What makes this mountain so special are its colorful mineral layers that formed over millions of years. The red, yellow, green, and turquoise shades come from different types of sediments and minerals such as iron oxide, copper compounds, and sulfur deposits that were compressed and exposed through tectonic activity in the Andes. For many years, the mountain was actually hidden beneath snow and ice. As climate conditions changed and the snow gradually melted, the vibrant colors underneath became visible, turning this once remote mountain into one of Peru's most famous travel destinations. The area is also deeply connected to Andean culture. Local Quechua communities have lived in these highlands for generations, raising alpacas and llamas while preserving traditional customs and lifestyles. Today, thousands of travelers visit Vinicunca every year to experience both its natural beauty and the cultural heritage of the Peruvian Andes. Interestingly, Vinicunca was not widely known to the world until fairly recently. For centuries, local Andean communities and herders in the region knew about the mountain. But because the peak was covered by snow and ice for most of the year, its colorful layers were hidden from view. Around the early 2010s, changes in climate and melting snow gradually revealed the vibrant mineral stripes underneath. As trekkers and local tour guides began sharing photos of the mountain online, its popularity exploded rapidly. By around 2015 to 2016, Vinicunca had become one of Peru's most visited natural attractions, attracting travelers from all over the world. So while the mountain itself is millions of years old, its rise as a global tourist destination is actually very recent. At the top of Vinicunca, the weather can change very quickly. Even though many people expect clear skies, light snow or even hail can sometimes happen because of the extreme altitude and mountain climate. During our visit, we actually experienced both snow and hail near the summit. The freezing wind, falling ice, and colorful mountain landscape together made the experience feel completely surreal. One moment, the mountain was bright and colorful, and the next moment, everything was covered with mist and icy snowflakes. It was cold, challenging, and honestly unforgettable. A true high-altitude adventure in the Peruvian Andes. As our incredible journey to Vinicunca came to an end, we slowly began heading back toward Cusco. After experiencing the colorful mountains, freezing winds, snow, and breathtaking views of the Andes, the ride back felt peaceful and reflective. This trip was more than just visiting a famous destination. It was an unforgettable adventure through the heart of Peru's mountain landscapes and culture. And even though the journey was exhausting, every moment was absolutely worth it.